All right, so we forgot to do what our final kind of thought is. Is it worth buying? Are you going to buy it? I think that's kind of, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever scale you want to use. Altai ranges, if you will. Puppy, what is your verdict on, after playing the beta?
Keep on the pass.
Have you probably already pre-ordered your Clappy's probably definitely already pre-ordered.
2015, man. Have you not gotten the memo?
Are you
2015? No pre-order 2015.
Very good. I'm on board with that. I'm on board with that.
No pre-order 2015.
Darth,
I fully support this movement.
I wasn't.
Do the
No, I pre-ordered it already. I mean, I know I'm going to be playing it. But
yeah, Darth and I.
There's no doubt in my mind. Like, it's just a matter of, yes, I'm going to have to, like, I expect to enjoy it, but if it's total crap, I will not stick with it. And if the community doesn't stick with it, I will definitely not stick with it. But it makes sense for me as a YouTuber, as a budding personality, to go and say, hey, okay, I'm gonna give this game its due. I'm gonna give it a shot. I enjoy it. At least as a diversion from Battlefield 4. Am I gonna stick with it? That depends. We'll see how what kind of support we get for it down the line. Am I gonna ditch everything for Battlefront in the fall? If that's fucking great, then you better believe it.
All right, so let me phrase it like this. Let me frame it then. And
Price
before,
tag.
are you closer to buying? Well, you said you already pre-ordered it, so I guess. But are you more enthused with the game? I know, Puppy, you're different. Are you where do you stand on the game now than before a week ago, say?
I'm still in the same stance even after doing the beta, and I am going to purchase the game. I'm not going to pre-order it just because of the whole no pre-order 2015. I want to see how well this does, if at all. I don't think it will, but whatever. And then I'm gonna pick up the what is it, the $60 version. They got the 60, the 70, and then they got the the 120 version. I'm sure. I'll pick up the regular $60 version. I ain't doing premium. I'm not doing any of that because I honestly do not have faith. Well, whatever season pass style DLC thing that they will inevitably launch.
For that yet?
They have not.
They will.
Yeah, but it's pretty.
They will.
There's no doubt.
But whatever that is, I will be skipping that just because I don't have enough faith in the game to last that long. I don't, and I don't want to do like I did with Halo 4, and like I've done, with every other huge AAA game that I thought was going to be good, and I went ahead and I dropped the extra $60 to go ahead and get the DLC packs, and then ended up only playing one of them, maybe two. I feel like, I just totally gave them exactly what they wanted. I gave them money, and they didn't have to really even give me content. So I'm done paying $120 for a game.
Yep. Here we go. We speak about Brett FX, and he gets into the chat, so we'll have to pick his brain if he sticks around.
We have a lot of people that are like, hey, is it a day one purchase or not? And I think if you're that on the fence, I wouldn't buy it day one. I would definitely wait 2, 3, 4 weeks, see what the longevity of the game looks like, see what the initial launch problems look like, because frankly, the last two releases in my mind from EA that I bought, Battlefield 4 and SimCity, were both atrocious at launch.
You would have lost nothing by waiting, right?
You would have lost nothing by waiting, and then if you go back and play them 6 months later, it's actually a better experience for both games. So what will it be like at launch? We don't know. We won't know until it actually launches. So that's what I'm saying. It might be, if you're on the fence, it might be worth waiting for 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, let me say, like, basically for me, I was skeptical, still skeptical, you could tell, a little salty, even a little bitter, like we were talking about competitive guys about it before. That's me, just not competitive. I was not really even paying attention to this game very much. I knew it. Knew the beta was coming. So I'm closer to buying it today than I was before the beta started, and I'm surprised by that. I've enjoyed the game. I thought the whole theme was a gimmick. I thought it was cheesy, whatever. I actually kind of enjoyed it thus far. So, and let's be honest, the theme isn't going to matter worth a damn 6 months into a game. So, like, I didn't pay much. It wasn't going to decide either way, but I surprisingly enjoyed it. Got in, realized the game is more tailored to me as a player. Obviously, I'm not a vehicle guy and things like that. So, I'm closer to buying it, but I will not be pre-ordering it. I will not be buying it day one. And that's just kind of out of experience. That's not like a bad hardline thing. It's just, the only way, I think we talked about this, if not, I've talked about it on Twitter, is that the only way I buy it is if there's a huge discount. If they do the whole Medal of Honor kind of, here's 40% off the week leading up to launch, well then, yeah, sure, I'm going to be honest with myself and be like, I'm going to at least play this to some degree probably, so yeah, I'll scoop something like that. But as far as like an extra battle pack or a skin or, no, it's just, there's just nothing worth it for me. So my plan right now is to monitor the first week or so, and if I do get it early, it'll be more for YouTube considerations and maybe streaming, that kind of thing, where that'll nudge me to be like, kind of gamble the money. I dodged that bullet with Titanfall, and I'm kind of proud of that. I did end up buying it later. I just didn't get into the whole beginning hype, but I don't know which way I'm leaning yet, though. That's what I'm saying, and that's why I'm trying to make these leaps of faith with everything they're saying. I'm going to be monitoring what they say, what their plans are. But again, it's like, how much can you believe them? So it's going to be tough. It's not going to be an easy decision. But I'm definitely not pre-ordering.
I think part of how well is Hardline going to be supported is EA looking at the numbers on week 2, 3, 4 and saying, did we sell what we expected? Is the chart on this looking like it's cratering? You know, what's the status on whether we support this game or not? And that's kind of curious to me. Well, not curious.
I have no idea what the
sense,
numbers are right now for this. I have no. Plus, it's been pretty heavily built with the YouTube scene, so it's got some hype in that regard. So it'll be weird. Whereas Medal of Honor clearly was not selling, so they were like, all right, we gotta.
Oh, that makes me sad. I was one of the 6 people who played Medal of Honor.
I bought it. I got it for 50% off or whatever the day before.
I was one of the 6 people who broke level 104.
Oh gosh, you don't like yourself.
I did not. Anyway.
So did you comment on what you were gonna do, or you were kind of lumped?
Darth and I have shamed the PC Master Race in the game.
It's just money. If you're allergic to money, it's like, what's the big deal? And you make as much as you guys do. It's like, come on.
I just got paid. I can buy whatever I want.
You have kids
I'm
yet.
standing to rest on liquor. No,
we're both thinks we can buy whatever kind of mid-class shit we want.
I'm gonna buy it. I need friends. My friends are going to play it. So,
well, that's a big thing. Sure, absolutely.
Yeah, but my recommendation for people would be if you really want to get in early, or you really want to do I want to know what to do day one, you should play this beta. We don't know exactly.
Yeah, the beta is definitely worth playing
on the launch, but this is a big indication, I'm sure.
It's pretty close. Yeah.
It's not perfect, but it's not terrible. It's okay.
I don't know. Like, I mean,
play the beta, make the decision for yourself.
I feel like I've railed on it for 2 hours, but I mean, I am enjoying it. I did enjoy my time in it. Weirdly, I'm not like gonna shut down this podcast and go right and play, that used to be the case. Say Battlefield 3, some days in Battlefield 4.
Battlefield 1942 first came out, and I played the demo for that. I'm like, holy shit, I have to own this game right away. For Battlefield Hardline, it's more like, yeah, I'm going to get it as an obligation, and I'm going to see how it's going to play out here. That feels kind of weak to me.
Yeah, there's the attraction isn't there for me as much as it has been in the past. But that could just be general FPS burnout at this point. Like, it could be nothing about any individual game. It could just be a disenfranchisement. Is that a word?
It is, but not in this context. We haven't talked about the Easter egg reload animations, which I just discovered halfway through this podcast. Those are hilarious.
Amazing. Like,
those are amazing.
Okay, so kudos to I realize so with all the problems that we have in the game and people going, oh, blah, 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 whatever. The fact of the matter is the Easter egg stuff they put in as a labor of love. That wasn't necessarily stuff that was done on company time.
Right, that's what I don't get too roared up about that. So
I think it's funny.
Yeah, it's just weird that you see Easter eggs for a beta. That's kind of like.
I think my favorite so far is the Deagle one.
Oh yeah,
what was that one?
It disappears.
It disappears.
It disappears. I'm watching it right now. It disappears, and he goes, "What? Oh, there it is."
It's back.
I have to watch it because I haven't seen them all. Then I saw the.
So also, but more importantly,
brings the ammo in and.
Which class has the Deagle? Because I need that.
Okay, so to be fair, it's like a 1 in 10,000 chance, so you got to be careful with that.
No, I need the Deagle.
The reload.
Is it what, support or whatever?
I haven't seen it, so it must be.
Chat, answer me. Chat, answer me.
I don't even know. I don't even know enough.
Chat, this YouTuber's lazy. Give me an answer.
All right, so now that we've given our final opinion. What's that?
Nothing. I'm just laughing at chat.
I'm gonna close it down again, so I know this helps me do the book we're keeping. We're gonna come back up. We're gonna use the facilities. Puppy's gonna bail on us, so chat, boo that.
Boo!
Puppy's gonna be looking like his dog in about 5 minutes.
It's not so bad.
No, I won't be. Well, yeah, I'm 1 o'clock-ish. But thank you for coming out, chat. I appreciate that, guys. We're gonna be right back. I'll talk to the chat for a little while because I haven't really been able to keep up with it. We've been chatting so much. There's a lot to talk about. I wanted to keep things moving. But again, guys, thanks for coming out. I appreciate that. Talk to you next time.